For the first time, a police chief described what happened minutes after a suspect killed one of his officers and shot 2 deputies.
Time just seemed like it was in slow motion.
New at 6, he told only Channel 2 Action News what raced through his mind as he yelled for help from paramedics.
It was the hardest thing that I've ever had to go through.
Live, local, late breaking. This is Channel 2 Action News at 6 p.m. Coverage you can count on.
Good evening. I'm Justin Farmer.
I'm Jovita Moore. This afternoon, we learned the widow of the Locust Grove police officer killed on Friday delivered their healthy baby boy. Officer Chase Maddox was killed when a suspect fired at him and hurt 2 Henry County deputies. Channel 2's investigative reporter Mark Winnie talked to his police chief, and Mark, he told you he was with Maddox minutes after that shooting.
Wrenching stuff. Locust Grove Police Chief Jesse Patton says his department has gotten support from all over Metro Atlanta and beyond, but he is still grappling with the loss of an officer who is also a close friend.
Time just seemed like it was in slow motion. I kept on and on. Come on, Chase, you're going to make it. Something I never want to ever go through again.
Locust Grove Police Chief Jess Patton says at times he stood by him.
Kept hollering, get the ambulance in here, get the paramedics in here. He needs help, he needs help.
At times he knelt by his officer, his friend, his mentee.
Knew Chase before he ever even got into law enforcement as a young kid.
His brother in the badge, Officer Chase Maddox, mortally wounded on the floor of the home of the man who shot him, Thierry Guthrie, after Officer Maddox came to back up Henry County Sheriff's deputies Mike Corley and Sid Calloway on an arrest.
At such a chaotic scene, holding back feelings and hurt and anger that was taking place in my heart.
He says in the 17 years he's been chief, Chase Maddox is the only officer he hired straight out of the academy. Called.
It was Chase being there because that's what he was called to do, and he's the one that received the call.
Called to a job he loved.
During his interview, he just could not stop talking about he wanted to help people.
The chief says Officer Maddox even arranged to propose to his wife, now widow, Alex, in a faux traffic stop. And now donated baby supplies pile up in police headquarters for the baby whose birth the officer expected this week.
Chase's baby boy.
Chief says his pastor gave him the best answer to why this happened.
Evil. The evil that lurks on this earth.
What's getting you through this, Chief?
My faith. My faith in the good Lord above. My officers.
The chief says city officials, Locust Grove citizens, and people from across the country help him and his men and women get through it too.
All officers, it goes through their mind. Why him? Why wasn't it me?
Now, Chief Patton told me that even in the midst of their own grief, Chase Maddox's parents have expressed their concern for Deputies Calloway and Corley and want to visit them soon to thank them for what they did for their son. Reporting live, Mark Winnie, Channel 2 Action News.
Mark, thank you.